parties have come to coalitions with the aims to increase the chances in the August polls. This has, however, sent candidates hope from party to party. In a public hearing by the National Assembly Justice and Legal Affairs Committee earlier on, stakeholders have submitted an amendment bill that provides 90 days for parties to submit their party membership, contrary to the initial 120 days. And the sitting IEBC denied claims to shut out media in the relaying of August 2022 election results.
The contagious political parties bill continues to open a can of worms to politicians who plan to join various political parties ahead of the August polls. The Justice and Legal Affairs Committee had a date with the Electoral Commission IEBC, Office of the Registrar of Political Parties. As political alignment continues to be witnessed in the country, the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties emphasizing on coalition-to-coalition formations.
The Amendment Act has now clarified that any party cannot be a member of two coalitions. You can only be a member of one coalition. So that has to be clear to Kenyans. So there is no way you can belong to one coalition and then belong to another. The other thing is that there cannot be a collision between two coalitions. So that we can have one coalition registering itself and another coalition registering itself, and then they combine to form a grand coalition. That is not also provided for in law.
On their part, IEBC requesting for the window of politicians to move from one party to another from 120 days to 60 days.
So we are proposing that Section 28 be amended and the days be reduced to 90 days. And Mr. Chairman, our reasoning is that the Elections Act, through the strict timelines that have been provided, already prohibit party hopping, moving from one political party to another. Because 120 days to the date of the general election, political parties must submit their party membership list to IEBC. And well enough, that 120 days appears before the political parties conduct their nominations.
The electoral body further denying claims that the media was barred from transmitting election results.
The Commission position is that all stakeholders, including the media, must have or must be allowed to have access to the election results, including being present at polling stations, witnessing polling, witnessing the counting of votes, and witnessing the transmission of results. So that is the policy of the Commission.
As the country closes in on the August polls, stakeholders continue to sharpen their tools in readiness of the same. Stakeholders from IEBC have been called upon to burn the midnight oil in the review of the Election Amendment Bill presented before the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. Cecilia Lubanga, Lookup TV, Nairobi.
Thank you, Lubanga, for that story from election preparedness. Back on the campaign trail.